Hi, I'm Sandy Schreck here for Limbush Roses, and today we're here to talk about cornucopia. Of course, we have the Thanksgiving season coming up, and when you think of cornucopia, you kind of think of tradition. But today we're going to look at a little bit more creative cornucopia using some of the on-trend flowers, actually starting off with the tillandsia as really being the focal centerpiece to our cornucopia. And so we're going to come in with that. And I just did a wire around the inside of the cornucopia and then added a wood pick to come in, and you can see it just covers that whole one end. And then we're going to come in with some cedar, and coming forward, and I like to add in some of those seasonal holiday greens into the cornucopia, just to give a little bit of that touch of holiday coming in. And it'll give us some depth in this centerpiece real easy. The next thing we're going to do is add some aganis. Same kind of pattern. So coming forward, coming backwards, and then making that connection of that line through the middle. And then we of course have the tillandsia as kind of a feature. We also want to add in some other things that make your cornucopia the conversation piece. So these are pincushion protea, a very unique textural flower that really can add a lot of interest into your design work. And so just bringing those in there. And then I have some cremins that I'm going to add in as a focal area here, kind of a contrasting color. So I know that dahlias and that type of material are very popular right now, so I'm using the cremins as a substitute, kind of for that same look. I can get a long-lasting flower that kind of gives me that on-trend look with a long-lasting flower, so that I can depend on more. And coming in with a couple roses, and I'm doing all my insertions in groupings, so you can see a really creative way to come through. And on the back side here, we're going to add some variegated carnations. And then lastly come in with some of the leucadendron, same type of protea family, but conversation piece flowers that are not quite so usual. So carnations and leucadendrons kind of in the same area, so something you're familiar with and something you're not so familiar with, so that you can stretch the budget and still have impact. And then just to add another textural element, we are going to come in with some of the rose hips and create a line that's going to connect our tillandsia in over to the other side. Ooh boy, he's pokey. And then just finishing off, just adding some seeded eucalyptus. That's a little bit different size texture. I tend to come in with that as one of my last pieces to kind of drape over other flowers, and then also to fill in any holes that I might have exposed foam in. So this is our creative cornucopia. So all these supplies are available at Lembush Roses and Flowers. And if you want to give us a follow on all of our social media sites, hashtag LBR Inspires. So follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and we hope to see you soon.